Once in royal David's city stood a lowly cattle shed, where her mother laid her baby in a manger for his bed. Mary was that mother mild, Jesus Christ, her little child. This week in our Advent devotions, we're looking at the carol Once in Royal David's City. This Christmas carol was based on Luke chapter 2, verse 7, part of the birth narrative of Christ. It was written by Cecil Francis Alexander as a poem in 1848. A year later, organist Henry John Gauntlet added the tune. What's interesting about Cecil Francis Alexander is Cecil is an Irish girl, born to the family of a British Army officer in Ireland. The name is slightly misleading, but she was a poet from a very young age, writing poetry in her school journal, and continued on so later in life. She married the Reverend William Alexander, who later rose to prominence into the episcopacy of the Anglican Church in Ireland, becoming the Anglican primate for all of Ireland. She lived out her faith daily. She traveled many miles every single day to visit the sick and the poor. She provided food and clothing and medical aid for those who were in need. She and her sister even went on to found a school for the deaf. This part of her life is evident in this carol. By the time she passed away, she had written over 400 poems, many of which did become hymns at the time. Though some of the hymns were more elaborate, she excelled writing for children. Henry John Gauntlet was a London-based organist who played at several churches in London, including St. Olave's Christ Church Greyfriars and the Union Chapel in Islington. He was well noted for his musical abilities and edited several hymnals himself, as well as writing and arranging the tunes for poems to be done as hymns. This carol specifically is probably his most famous tune, which is often referred to as Irby. Since 1919, just 102 years ago, this carol has been used as part of the Festival of Nine Lessons and Carols at King's College in Cambridge. This is our carol for the week.